Hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Right then, so good old conform. You know, the party you think is your saviour, but it really isn't. It worries me that people keep getting sucked down this softly approach, because the more we go softly on things, the less likely things are going to get solved, and it'll be just more of the same. There are a load of people who I still agree with in some respects, but they've sold themselves out down this line, this bullshittery line of we have to go soft, because if we go hard, we won't win. Now, how would you know? Any case, I'm going to bring you up a clip. This is from June Slater, and she's on Dan Wootton's, and I'm going to play not all of it because it's 5 minutes. I'm just going to play the little bit that's relevant. So let's just have a listen.
Look, there is this split in Reform UK. You acknowledge that. Even Nigel acknowledged it within the interview. He says, no, we can't go to the hard right. That's why we need to appeal to this Islam vote. That's why we're going to have the Muslim candidates. Rupert Lowe, just today, saying, June, that's just giving up on our country.
Oh, right. We have been scuppered ever since Enoch Powell delivered a speech that seemed to have, I don't know, earmarked him as a far-right, unsuitable character to come to power. And the sooner people realise that if you go at it too hard, right, you will lose.
Why? No, I'm being serious. How do you lose? Why do you lose? So what you got to do is you got to lie and cheat and pretend to get what you want. Doesn't that just sound like what we've had for the last 50 years? Lying, cheating, bullshittery to get what they want. The Labour government that's in right now lied through its teeth about what it was going to do and is now doing the opposite. Why have we not got to go hard? Well, if you go hard, you'll lose. You've given up then. Because the thing is, once you start making compromises, once those compromises are made, you're forever going to be linked to those compromises. The old line of we'll go softly now but harder later is absolutely a bare-faced lie. You see, you want a party. This is the thing I have with Conform, is they want to be the different party, yet they're doing exactly the same thing. Except this time they're actually getting people to actively say, we're going to lie to you. Going to tell you one thing so we can get into power to do another thing. Why? Why do we have to continually be lied to? I have people saying we have to vote Conform, because even though they've got their problems, it'll be better to get rid of those. We've been doing this for years. Time and time again. We have gone for that. They're better than the others. We've done this over and over again. We did this in the last election. We'll vote Labour because they can't possibly be any worse than the last lot. Even though we know there's problems, but they're better than the last lot. And you got exactly what you wanted. Except it wasn't, was it? Why have we come to the stage where we sit in a world, sit in a country where we won't accept the best, we won't want the best, we won't fight for the best, we'll just go, well, they're most likely probably gonna be. When they're basically saying we're going to have to lie to people to get them to vote for us, and then we promise dearly we're going to do exactly what you want. Said Labour, Conservative, Labour, Labour, Conservative, Labour, Labour, Conservative, Labour. All the way back. Time and time again. Same things. We promise we'll do exactly what we say you want. Boris Johnson was voted in on delivering Brexit, and he did absolutely the fucking opposite. Why is this acceptable? Why are you all becoming so brainwashed and blinkered into believing, well, oh, it's okay. Well, we know they've got problems, but it'll be all good in the end. Have you not learned? History is a thing where you are supposed to learn from, and we never learn from because we keep making the same fucking mistakes over and over and over again. People have, I mean, it's like the run call by, oh, Reform are going to win because people want reform. No, people are that desperate to vote for anything that isn't Labour or Conservative that they're voting for somebody who is lying, somebody who has chopped and changed. Mr. Flip-Flop himself. Oh, we must appease the Muslims. We must have Muslim... You know why we want Muslim candidates? You know why we want Muslims to be involved? Because the second he gets elected and he becomes Prime Minister, Nigel will step down and he'll put Mohammed Youssef in charge. And you will all sit there now looking shocked, like many Labour voters are right now, because you will have voted in the new Muslim Party of the United Kingdom. That's why it's nothing to do with him going softly, because if we go hard, we won't go anywhere. No, you why can't you see this? Why can't you see that the reason where he's going soft is because he is soft? Can you see that you have to... Why do we have to accept this mist bullshittery? They're lying to us all the time. And now you've got a party who are actually saying, people who are activists for this party, I like June, she's a nice lady, but at the moment with this reform stuff, she's lost the plot. You're actually saying we need to lie to people to get in and then we'll change it. You're actually saying you're backing a party that is actively lying to its people to get into power, and then you're hoping, like many have done year after year, election after election, you're hoping everything will work out fine. And I'm sorry, it never, ever has. Are we ever going to learn from history? 2 videos coming up from this. One will be the last one I uploaded. The other one will be the one that the gods of YouTube, with its mighty algorithm selected for you. It's called The Chosen One. If you like what I'm saying, agree with what I'm saying, you can hit that subscribe button. I'm sure I'll get a lot of flack for this one as well. But you know what? I'm here to give you my opinions and my viewpoints on things. And I'm not here to toe any party line about anything. It's how I feel, my independent thought process. And it's up to you whether you like it or not. And if you don't, you don't. You'll probably let me know, and that's fine. It's your freedom of speech, and that'll be your opinion. You let us all, everybody know how you feel about it. Fine. It's fine. You're going to come up and say, well, what do you suggest? I suggest that we just maybe, we stop being so desperate and actually pay attention to what's happening. But that's my opinion. And I'm talking about, let me know. You could try and put a comment in the comment section. YouTube is blatting my comment section left, right and centre. It's nothing to do with me and everything to do with what I'm talking about. And the more they suppress your speech, the more they suppress my channel, the more they keep going at me, the more I know I'm over the target. I'm not going to quit, not going to give up, and I am going to keep giving you my opinion on things. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. With that bombshell done, so until the next one.
Maybe it's an arrow at the bottom.